China's markets were down across the board today on renewed COVID concerns, but Tokyo managed some gains. Here with the detail is Timothy Pope.
The Shanghai Composite Index slipped by 1.3%. At one point today, the CSI 300 was down more than 2%, although it did come up off that low before the end of the session. There were falls across the board today on those worries. Nearly every sector was falling, apart from utilities, which were supported by electric company stocks as the country prepares for heat waves in the coming days. Yesterday, we hit highs in Shanghai not seen since 2017, so the demand for air conditioning is at its peak. Sichuan province is another area where the heat waves have been fierce. Sichuan Mingxing Electric Power gained 10% today, and China Yangtze Power was up by 2%. At the other end of the spectrum, lithium stocks were rocked after a social media post by the wife of a formerly very influential investor, saying that Tianqi lithium stocks are overvalued. Tianqi sank by 10% after Ying Ying, the wife of private equity investor Xu Xiang, put the post on her Weibo account, and it dragged the rest of the lithium and EV sector down with it. Shanghai Securities News reports that she doesn't hold shares in the company, but it is due to start trading in Hong Kong on Wednesday. Its secondary listing there last week raised $1.7 billion, the biggest listing so far in the city this year. Hong Kong's markets were the worst performing in the region today as they were hit with bad news from all sides. The Hang Seng Index dropped by more than 2.7%. First, there was new fines levied against the tech giants Alibaba and Tencent by regulators for not reporting past merger deals. Alibaba was down more than 5.5%. Then there were worries rippling through the property sector after onshore bondholders for distressed developer Evergrande rejected a plea by the firm to extend payment deadlines. Evergrande and affiliates were suspended from trade today, but others in the sector suffered. China Resources Land fell almost 3%, while Country Garden plunged by close to 9%. And finally, there was COVID. Macau has decided to close most businesses for a week as the number of cases in the latest outbreak continues to rise. Casinos are among those businesses shuttered, and we saw the gaming operators plunge today. Sands China was down more than 7%, while MGM China lost more than 5%.